With this new record, we're at the point where we're getting to the finish line. We need some help to get there, for sure. I think doing an Indiegogo campaign is important at this moment in time because of, where live music is, how it's been a hard couple years. You can't just make a record and hope that the music guys are gonna, deliver it magically to the world. I really do think that the making of the record and the promoting of the record are equally important. They'd have to go hand in hand.
A campaign such as this to help fund the record and get it off the ground is important because, well, the record companies just aren't there in the same way anymore.
The hardest threaten no person unless they're provoked.
They can make proper decisions that aren't predicated on any market speculation or completely untenable economic premises, which is basically what's offered by the industry at large these days.
We sort of opened a portal with Jimmy and the Moon where we did an Indiegogo campaign. It was a great way to help sort of finish the record and put it out there in a proper way, but it also created a bit of community around the record, which I really liked. As a simple ask, it can be that people are just buying the record in advance as opposed to waiting until it comes out.
If you're giving $10 to an artist through a campaign, $10 is going to the artist.
It gets worse every day.
If you bought a record for $20 in a record store, about $1.50 is going to an artist. So you figure it out.
Making a record with Chris Brown, well, it's a lovely experience. Chris has lots to draw on and lots of ideas.
What Chris brings to an album is this sort of set of ears that I really feel he's really in tune with how I like to make music.
The relationship, I think, between all of us had already been established in the studio.
Like, he sits down at the piano and he has this sort of innate ability to capture what the essence of the song is and just put it down, through his fingertips. And there is some stunning stuff on this record that I can't wait for people to hear. Naming a record is probably the hardest part of the process for me. And this one kind of just hit me in the head about maybe 3 weeks ago. Before the collapse of the Hive, you can sort of see that at face value as very negative, but to me, it's also about catching it before the Hive collapses. It's before the collapse of the Hive. It's not the collapse of the Hive. And the other thing is, that's been really nice, is through the pandemic, I got so many notes from people saying, let us know how we can help with making this record, which is like, it's beautiful and humbling. And so this is a formal way of saying, hey, I'm taking you up on that offer.